I am continuing my reading. What I'm doing in this series is to read through the entire standard works of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. This consists of the Bible, the Book of Mormon, the Doctrine and Covenants, and the Pearl of Great Price. I am reading in a chronological order of events, not according to publication or volume, so I will be skipping around a bit as I move along. So, we continue with 2 Nephi now. We just read the words of Jacob. He was the primary speaker at their Sabbath meeting. And he quoted from chapters 49 through 52. 49 through 52 of Isaiah. So now we pick this up in chapter 11 of 2 Nephi. Jacob saw his Redeemer. The law of Moses typifies Christ and proves he shall come. And now Jacob spake many more things to my people at that time. Nevertheless, only these things have I caused to be written, for the things which I have written sufficeth me. And now I, Nephi, write more of the words of Isaiah, for my soul delighteth in his words. For I will liken his words unto my people, and I will send them forth unto all my children. For he verily saw my Redeemer, even as I have seen him. And my brother Jacob also hath seen him, as I have seen him. Wherefore I will send their words forth unto my children, to prove unto them that my words are true. Wherefore by the words of three God hath said, I will establish my word. Nevertheless, God sendeth more witnesses, and he proveth all his words. Behold, my soul delighteth in proving unto my people the truth of the coming of Christ. For this end hath the law of Moses been given, and all things which have been given of God from the beginning of the world unto man are the typifying of him. And also my soul delighteth in the covenants of the Lord, which he hath made to our fathers. Yea, my soul delighteth in his grace, and in his justice, and power, and mercy, in the great and eternal plan of deliverance from death. And my soul delighteth in proving unto my people that save Christ should come, all men must perish. For if there be no Christ, there be no God. And if there be no God, we are not. For there could have been no creation. But there is a God, and he is Christ, and he cometh in the fullness of his own time. And now I write some of the words of Isaiah, that whoso of my people shall see these words may lift up their hearts and rejoice for all men. Now these are the words, and he may liken them unto you and unto all men. That's the end of chapter 11. Nice, short and sweet. It does tell us Jacob gave this sermon, this discourse, at a planned, organized meeting of the people. Nephi is now going to write the words of Isaiah. This is not part of a sermon. He is not saying that he was talking to the people now. No, he recorded Jacob's words, and now he's going to write even more of the words of Isaiah. Now remember, this takes place sometime between the 40th and 55th year after they left Jerusalem. I think that Jacob gives his discourse probably around the 45th year. It's been a couple of years later. And that puts him at around 50 years old at the time that he was giving this discourse. It puts Nephi at about 66 years old at the time that Jacob was speaking. Now, after that, sometime probably around 50 years later, or 50 years after they left Jerusalem, Nephi is going to record what we have left in 2 Nephi. So this would put it, there are still 20 years left of the Babylonian captivity. And the Jaredites are still slaughtering each other in the north. The next several chapters are quoting from Isaiah. So I think it's like chapters 12 through 24 are all quoting Isaiah. So I don't know how much more commentary I will put on those, but I will link to in every video, I will link to my reading of Isaiah. And we'll see how it goes. So we will see you there.